Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading. This week we're doing your now energy and your future energy. So we're going to kind of see where you are right now and where you're going to be in the future. What's going on with you? I hope it's good. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to be using the tarot, the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle deck and the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Tarot deck. Sorry, my phone off to the side, and I have a friend who's at Costco and she's freaking out because she found this box of how to read tarot for everyday life at Costco. It's got all these tarot cards and a booklet and everything. She's like, oh my god, can you believe like this is so becoming so mainstream that they sell it at Costco? I'm thinking, great, there goes my gig. No. You know, I think everyone should learn to read for themselves, to communicate. It's the whole process of realizing that you don't need anyone else to connect to source for you. I think it's nice to get outside guidance once in a while, but it's always good to be able to connect on your own, right? So I'm going to try to be a little bit of that outside guidance for you right now, and you take it if it resonates, and if it doesn't, that's okay too. So let's see. We're going to do the now and the future for Sagittarius. So now, the cheetah came out very, it was kind of nice the way it just floated out there. I don't know. You can't see it. It just sat like it's just sitting. Just like that. Just floated across the table. So that's your now. I'm going to have to split the deck. Two more. Oh, okay. Wow, look at the change in color. Ooh. Bottom is a dolphin. Very healing karmic energy. Where are you running to, though? Where are you running? You're running this way. Where are you going? It's like you forgot something. Or something caught your eye back here. Where are you going? What you doing? Okay, Sag, this is fire energy. Where are you going? You're going pretty fast. It's like a whirlwind of energy. Where are you going? You go back over here, though. Because your future's over here. The sea serpent. It looks like a pretty good future. This is something from spirit, something from the universe, waiting for you in the future here. This is connecting two energies to make something new. Like you're part of something. You're part of something in the future here. And it might be some sort of karmic healing that's going to be taking place. Maybe you're meant to heal someone karmically. They're meant to heal you karmically. Or it's a combination of the two. But this is a very healing energy. And I'm getting like you're the piece to this puzzle. Where are you going? Because you're going over here. You're going over here, right? If we look at the energy, the cheetah's running in the other direction from the future. Away from the future into the past. Something in the past might just be temporary, but you're moving quickly. And you know, the cheetah too is very quick, very impulsive energy, but it's not sustainable. It goes fast, you know, and the cheetah really watches its prey, and it sort of calculates, and over time, I guess with enough experience, it really learns how far away it can be from its prey, particularly if it's like the gazelle that's just as fast as the cheetah. There's a little evolutionary game between those two. One is always faster than the other, and then that changes. But, you know, you've got to know how close this is to take. It's like you're taking a jump at something here. But it's not like, you can't be running away from this for very long, I want to say, with this cheetah. It's pretty hot, it's pretty fiery. Let's see. Because something over here, and this is really cooling. Like, look at the difference. I mean, the cheetah is all red, orange, and yellow. And then the sea serpent it's very cool, sort of cleansing. Like a tall glass of water, you know? And that's, the dolphin is healing. Let's see. card for the cheetah. A card for the cheetah. Just an idea what you're running towards. Justice. Interesting. So justice is sitting with this cheetah energy that you're in now. You're seeking some sort of justice. There's something you're running to. Let me see. This is interesting. This is one of the first piles where really right away I'm feeling almost like I'm going to have to pull out clarifiers. I have not done that very much this week. Like maybe once or twice out of the entire zodiac up to this point. Because this is pretty special energy. The sea serpent. Okay. Can we get a card for the sea serpent in the future for Sagittarius? Can we get a card for the future? Strength. Like look at this. This 2 major arcana too. 1 at each end. Ooh, the lovers is at the bottom. I'm gonna keep shuffling because I want to know what sits between your now and your future. Maybe you have a choice between, well, I don't know. This lovers is here. It might be for some, it might not be for others. So I don't want to because I'm still going to shuffle, but I was compelled to look. So there's some sort of a choice here. You're definitely making a choice. You're running backwards here. Or you're running, there's something here. You're running to something that feels like justice for you. That feels like balance for you. And now over here in the future, there's something that gives you great strength. It strengthens you because, I want to say, because it's some sort of healing. It's some sort of healing energy. The serpent is this gift from the universe that's been waiting for you. It's protected, like it protects it. Nobody else can come in here with this. There's usually, and it's kind of funny that right now, at least as we sit, the lovers is sitting underneath before I pull another card. And the lovers is about making a choice. And you know, it's usually a choice between a couple of things to choose one thing. So this, for me, is always depicted as like an ovum. And these are all the little spermy guys. You know how you've seen that, like that microscopic video they do inside a woman, and like they start spinning the egg, like just the movement of all this sperm, they start spinning the egg, and then one of them gets in, and then that's the point where 2 things come together to make something completely new that's never existed before. And that's kind of like what this is. And with the lovers, it's again like 2 energies that come together, and it brings strength. It creates something here. Okay, so I'm going to put the lovers down. And let's find out what sits between. I don't know, maybe I'm misinterpreting the cards because, you know, maybe the cheetah should be like this, running this way to the, but one of the things I've learned in tarot is as reading energetically, it's really important to see which way the energy of the card is moving in the spread. And this card, you feel there is some sort of balance or justice going this way and not towards this future. Okay, so what sits between the cheetah and the sea serpent? What is sitting between these 2 points in time? What is sitting between temperance? Maybe you're just tired of waiting. Hey, I'm a fire sign too. I'm like, yeah, I've had enough of this shit. So there you go. There's the devil card is now underneath. Oh, look at these 2. These are your 2 underneaths. The devil card and the dolphin. It's kind of funny. They both start with D. I don't know if someone needed to hear that, but it was just like, it just boom, right into my head. They both start with D. The devil and the dolphin. So one is a karmic journey and one karmically healing journey. And the other one, though, is about releasing burdens, freeing yourself, basically. You can free yourself from so many different things. You can free yourself from bad habits you've created. You can free yourself from a situation that isn't good for you. It's taking those karmic lessons, learning from them, and moving forward, right? Now underneath the Devil is the Ten of Cups. So there's something here that's messing with you a little bit. Temperance is what sits between. This is all major arcana. All of it. Well, I don't know about these oracle cards, but Justice, Temperance, Strength, and the Devil. All major arcana. Oh, and here you are. Sometimes I get so like into just what the cards mean, I kind of forget sometimes that it's a specific zodiac, which it is. And actually these are all zodiacs, because there are yeah, because there are major arcana that, you know, go back and forth for some readers that are, maybe that's this energy or maybe that's not. Like the Tower could be Scorpio, it could be Aries, you know, it's not specific, but yet the Emperor is specific, it's Aries. So this is specific. This is Libra, this is you, Sagittarius, this is Leo. The Devil is Capricorn. I gotta pull clarifiers here. I mean, you're running towards what feels like justice and balance. Oh, what a crazy split. Look at this split. It's the Justice card and the Six of Swords. Going to a better place. You're going to, maybe you're not ready for what's over here because you're trying to get the balance. You're trying to come into balance about something. It's all about divine timing. Maybe the timing doesn't feel right for you. Something going on here. Like, this is a big reading. I mean, we've had nothing but major arcana. I know a few people will say, what does that mean? Or what is major arcana? I saw that in a comment too. So in case you don't know, major arcana are the first cards, like in the deck, or so here. I still have these organized. Like, these are all the minor arcana. These are all of the cards that sit within. You know, these are all the pentacles. Major arcana are usually, they symbolize a more significant event. It's a very powerful card. It'd be like all the trump cards, sort of, in a deck. And they usually signify like the universe. I want to say not just the universe, like you and the universe are playing something out here that's kind of maybe a little destined. If it's not destined, and that can also rely on other cards that are showing up. There's so many ways to read tarot. But if it's not destined, it's definitely something that has some sort of major effect on you and your journey and your growth and your story. So when it's all major arcana, it just kind of tells me that this is a very important point that you're in right now, which is one of the reasons why I feel compelled to pull out clarifiers for you if this is resonating. And again, I don't want you to feel like you're going to make the wrong, you can't, you really can't. If you are doing something that feels like it is in the best interest of you, regardless of how good the cards are coming out or me or any other readers trying to tell you some sort of future is, if you from a deeper part of yourself, you really feel like you need to go this way, then that's what you need to do, right? That's what you need to do, and that's your journey, that's your path. It's never wrong if you are really basing it on those feelings. If you're not going this way because you're terrified of the possibilities, okay, now if the possibilities are, I could get lost at sea, and it's legit because you've never sailed a sailboat before and you're going to go and do it for the first time on your own, that's probably not a good choice because you probably will get lost at sea. But if you're just afraid, I've sort of learned that, you know, move towards your fears in life because, right, there we go, there it is. There's often some pretty good stuff over there. It's your ego that keeps you imprisoned. It can be your ego that keeps you imprisoned. So I don't even remember what I was on a tangent about. So that's my Gemini mind. I was over here and over there and over there all at the same time. So the cheetah and the justice, let's just look into that. Again, you're feeling compelled to do that because I get frustrated watching other readers that say, why are you doing that? This is really good. You're supposed to go over here. This is a missed opportunity. When like, well, now I feel really shitty about myself. Thanks. Okay, why? There's a reason. You feel like, maybe you feel like there's something that you need to clear up in the past before moving into the future, right? That's totally legit because the Justice card is here. You feel like there's something that needs to be balanced in the past before you can come into the future. And you know what? Temperance sits here between you and this point. So also, there is no rush. Like, there is no rush here. There is balance. The universe is trying to bring things into balance. Things may have happened for you, to you, around you, about you, up to this point to cause you to go into this energy and say, hey, I need to go and close this off, or I need to go and understand this better. I need to go and look at me more. Like, whatever this is for you, this justice. Yeah. I mean, if you were running back into, say you were just running back into the Seven of Swords or the Five of Swords, like you just wanted to hide or you didn't want to confront, you're like, no, you feeling like there's something here. There's something here that you need to rectify, need to understand, get clarity about. There's something before you go into here. And in one way, I want to say that this is good because perhaps you feel the intensity of a new beginning in your future or the importance of it, and you want it to be right. You want it to be right. If I'm going to have this, if there's something there and you think, okay, the universe is guiding me towards this, but you know what, if it's not the right time for me, or I'm not ready for this, or it doesn't feel right, I have to do what feels right for me, correct? And in some case, I want to say the universe can still bring this to deliver it to you if it's really meant for you. It just may not come in the same form, situation, or circumstance. But it will still have something to do with your journey and your path in life. So I'm going to clarify this. The Justice card. And look at the Knight of Swords. Wow, the Sun. That's intriguing. Actually, the Sun came out first. I'm pretty sure it did. Anyways, look at that. The Sun and the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords charges forward, really charges forward. Now, the Knight of Swords charges forward with some sort of truth, clarity here. They can be a little bit, you know, it could be, there's not a lot of caution put in with the Knight of Swords, just charging through, right? And this cheetah's just running to this Justice card. But the Sun is here. It's like, this is my sun. This is my wish fulfillment. I don't know. I hope this is resonating. Because I know most people don't like hearing something from my past is my wish fulfillment. Sorry, I'm drinking my nettle tea because my allergies are starting. So I'm going to start with nettle tea before I have to do anything medicated. It dopes me out. This is intriguing. Let's learn more about this. Okay, the Sea Serpent and the Strength card. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Now, because this Temperance card is specifically your card in the deck, I haven't even seen what this card is. There's 3 that came out for this. I am getting the message like there's something here that you need to run back towards, or you feel like you do, or the energy is pushing you there. Something is. But this is the future. Yet this is your card in the middle, and it is looking here. Its energy is going there. So, you know, because this is you, what point of view is this in time? It's not this point, because this is now. So this will become a point in time between now and the future. So you can look at this. This is a week after this past. I'm going to sneeze. A week after this past and a week before this future. It is still sitting between these 2 points. But it's you. It's your energy. Oh my gosh, excuse me. And the sneezes can be quite violent. It's allergy season. So you're doing something here that feels very important. And that, in a way, creates who you will be at this point in time. And then this energy in this point in time is looking towards the future. So there, it does tell me that there is something here that you need, you feel you need to go back to clarify, to close off. I don't know. It's the sun, though. Look at this. Because this future has a lot of stuck energy. This has a lot of stuck energy. It has one Ace of Wands and the rest of it is stuck. The Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Hanged Man. I don't like this either, to be honest. Like with these here. It's almost like a test. Oh, it's one of those readings now. No, I hope this is resonating. What is the sun to you? What is this sun? What is this wish fulfillment? What is the sun to you? All I got that's upright is the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. Gosh, your energy. I mean, like the Wheel of Fortune is, it can be about destined things, right? Destined things, the timing being right. Karmic energy changing for the better, usually. I mean, if it's sitting beside the sun, karmic energy changing for the better. The Lovers is at the bottom again. Who is the cheetah? I mean, I identify this as you, but how are you identifying? Who is the cheetah? Who is the cheetah? Wow, the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords. I just want to say, if this cheetah is not you somehow, but that's what I'm asking for in this reading. This is you now and you in the future. If this cheetah, I don't know, you're going to know, whoever this is, they've been kept up at night. It's been anguish. It's been a headache. It's thinking worst case scenario. Best case scenario comes in for a second and then worst case scenario. And there's something here, like there's a big burden that needs to be dropped. That's why you're running back. There's a big burden that needs to be dropped here. Like it can't be held in anymore. Whatever this is, it just can't be held in anymore. I mean, with this cheetah and this Knight of Swords charging towards this, with this burden of the Ten of Wands and like the Nine of Swords, you cannot stay in that energy. Nobody could stay in that energy for too long. It's just too depletive. It's too destructive. It's too tiring. It's too exhausting. It creates actually this. It'll create this. This is very stagnant. Going back to fix something. Going back to fix something. It's a little bit like going back in time somehow to fix something so that this isn't stagnant. Oh, weird. Such a weird reading. The Six of Pentacles is at the bottom. Someone was giving more than someone else. Some sort of need to figure. Let's just see what you get with this. No, I'm not. I'm not. I want to know who you are at this point. Who is this? Who do you become at this point? At the point when you're finally able to look into this future. And perhaps that's the point where the future is no longer sort of stagnant. Like this new beginning, this Ace of Wands, this passionate new beginning is stuck between no movement and no movement. So who are you at this time? You have victory at that point. You have victory at this point. This is a point where you have victory. You don't have victory right now. That's what the cards are saying. I don't know, maybe you do. You probably do in some aspects of your life. Whatever this reading is about. There's no victory at this point, right now, where you are. You are going back either to figure out what your sun is, what your happiness, your wish fulfillment is. How is luck playing out for me? How do I control that? What is my role in that? There's something here that needs to be dropped. This Ten of Wands that's with the Nine of Swords is heavy, agonizing energy. Once that has been done, then you sit in this Temperance energy, which is wholly your energy. Very balanced, right? Not all this crazy fire just charging forward. We have fire and water. The water dripping off of the the crane, the heron, and then victory. And they're both looking towards the future. Both these cards are looking this way towards the future. And at that point, hopefully that's not stagnant anymore. I don't know. So it's weird. It's weird, isn't it? The Page of Cups is at the bottom. Yeah, working your way towards something new for sure, but it is a... It is a roundabout. It's like a roundabout. Oh, it's like a roundabout. Why did I say that? It's like a roundabout. You know those roundabouts instead of a stop sign? And then you go around and then you go up and then you go... If you're not paying attention, you could go around. Remember that Chevy Chase, National Lampoon's, was it European Vacations? He's going around and around. And it's like, I just can't get out. Yeah, maybe. You've gone onto the roundabout and your exit was there. It's like, no, you know what? We need to go back. I don't think I locked the house. So then go back. Did you put the garage door down? I don't know. Okay, don't go into the future yet. Go back and make sure we put the garage door down. Or was it? I can't remember what movie it was, but somebody accidentally, they were like hundreds and hundreds of miles from home, and somebody hit the garage door button in the car. And I don't remember if it was the husband or the wife, or one of them is freaking out like, oh my God, now the door's open. What are we going to do? And then the other spouse said, well, if you really think it worked, then you hit it again and it'll close. If you really think it opened from hundreds of miles away, if it's going to make you feel better, then we'll just hit it again. Okay. I hope nobody gets upset. Sometimes people get mad at me when I start joking around. Oh, jeez. Look at this. This is awesome. You're very close to achieving your goal. A gibbous moon. Oh, everything looks kind of loppy until it's full, right? That's what that is. It looks like oblong because it's not quite full. So it's sort of like a distortion. It looks distorted. That gibbous moon. So maybe things just look kind of distorted now because it's not fully clear. It's not full moon, but you're doing something here to make something clear with this gibbous moon. And so you're very to achieving your goal, right? Because that's what this is. That's really what that is. The bottom, step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Well, there you go. Step out of your comfort zone if you haven't. Oh, you do. I think Sagittarius is pretty good at that. Although I think Sagittarius, you'd like to do it on your own terms, sort of. Maybe if the comfort zone is not forced upon you, or stepping out of it. Okay, that was really interesting. Yeah, let me know, y'all, what you think of that one. That was pretty, you're doing the right thing. Whatever you're doing the right thing. If you're not hurting other people. Or yourself. Don't hurt yourself too much. We're always hardest on ourselves, so. Okay, thank you so much, Sagittarius. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. Bye.